So, hello everyone, and I would like you to welcome on the Fintech Connect 2025. And today I'm pleased to introduce Wasim, who is going to answer our questions.
Yeah,
And the really standard one, what brings you to the conference?
yeah. So I've been coming to this conference for the last 3-4 years. And today I was moderating a B2B payments panel on the payment stage. We had really interesting conversations. People from Citi, Clearbank, Murwan, and they were really talking about the challenges, opportunities, how regulation impacts payments, and also the payment rails at the corporate level, because payments is a sexy topic and it's had a lot of interesting evolution from the retail and and the customer level. But in a corporate banking perspective, it's still very much still on legacy rails.
Yeah.
So we're really talking about that and the challenges of standardizing that to the new expectations of customer clients, as well as cross-border payments. I think that was quite interesting.
That's definitely true. And actually, it plugs us into the second question. What do you think the industry have done well this year?
So I'm 20 years in financial services. So I started in business banking, then I moved into lending, commercial and corporate for RBS. Then I moved into private lending for Barclays Wealth Management. So lending's been a big part of my kind of career. And I would say that I think SME lending in general in the UK continues to move from strength to strength, whether it's private credit lending, fintech lending, lending in banks. I think banks are starting to say yes more due to the insights that they're able to get, not only from open banking, but we're moving into the verge of open finance. I think SME lending is a bit in front of the curve when it comes to that. I think the other thing is, because in my previous role, I was the founding chief operating officer for CFIT, which is the innovation industry body for financial services in the UK. And I just feel the UK is moving now into that ecosystem partnership model when it comes to innovation, products, strategy, proof of concepts. So I feel like I've definitely seen wins happen there for sure.
That's definitely true. And I can feel those pieces of the puzzles because on one hand, we have better APIs and connectivities through the different players in the market. But another important piece is the data and data quality itself.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we can feel and see in terms of the decade shift. Like if you take a look on the data in 2015, it was pretty limited. Like whatever you can get are just maybe transactions at best case. But right now we are able to get the information, clean it, and properly use it for different business cases, which is allowing in the loan origination for the SMEs.
I think the quality of data has definitely improved. I think maybe 5 years ago, as you mentioned, there was this big investment in smarter data, cleaner data, one source of truth when it comes to data scientists and all that kind of good stuff. And then I think we all realized with the advent of AI or any other technology, having a source of truth and having 1 + 1 = 2 is so valuable, even just for like compliance reporting. And that sets the foundation to build innovation on. What is innovation? You have existing data sets, you build a new data set on top of it, you have new opportunities, new insights. That's how innovation is happening. So yeah, definitely agree. And also some of the work I'm doing with AI, on the back of it, it's built on data, right? So if there's garbage in, there's garbage out. So people have really understood the importance of quality data when it comes to any type of insights in financial services.
That's true. And the last question for today, like what do you think are the challenges for the new year, next year in the financial technology?
Financial technology. So I think obviously it's trying to figure out the ROI on the use cases for incorporating AI into your organization. I think it's done in layers.
Yeah.
The low hanging fruit, marketing, chatbots, communication, that's good. But then you move into like agentic AI. What is agentic AI? It's data points with other data points. And it's really what I've realized is it's very hard to deliver at an enterprise level. You need to deliver it at a specific kind of vertical, make that work right, deliver it in another vertical and somewhere else in the company. And eventually you start to create an ecosystem of dots where it will start to work. So more leaning into proofs of concepts, allocating some of the investment budget into it, and also realizing it's not a silver bullet. If you don't have good foundations and principles in place, management, good cost optimization, reduced kind of silos, all the good stuff you expect, a capital adequacy and everything. The founding principles of good business still stay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So if you're building all these shiny tools on top of a bad foundation, it's still going to break. So in one element, two sides of the spectrum, focus on the principles and the right values and the foundations. Second, give yourself the opportunity to then be on the innovation frontier when it comes to new technologies. Coming technology is a smart data ecosystem. The data use and access bill in the UK will be in a stage then that will empower the FCA to ask for a call for input into the ecosystem. How can we then use smart data to optimize use cases and outcomes for clients? And how does that product innovation then move? And it's a cycle.
Yeah.
So I think that's the challenge. The company that are going to do well and the one that are already investing in it right now. And I'm working with a few right now that are working on it.
Thank you for your insights, and it was a pleasure to have the conversation.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Wasim.
Sure.
Thank you.